The title of this poem is One Last Goodbye. There now, dear mother, goodbye, goodbye. It slipped off the tongue, so easy to say. Hold back your tears, there is no need to cry. As a child I kissed her in a self-conscious way. I'll see you no sooner than next July, then the entire summer will bring us together to stay. I was on my way to a boarding school, my first taste of traveling that later was to become the rule. Vagabond that I am, I tried to get used to such goodbyes. I always carried a scented handkerchief to later wipe my eyes. Something about goodbye that is always new and fresh, my childhood heart sinking and beating as if about to thresh. Over the years I said goodbye to my mother many a time. Whenever I left on another trip, it seemed to echo a sad line. There is a finality to goodbye that is difficult to dismiss. When you say goodbye to someone you are certain to miss. The words seem to cut out a little piece of one's heart. After 1,000 goodbyes, there is little left to break apart. We never seemed to get used to my coming and going, although she always kept her routine of knitting and sewing. Finally there came a time when she began to lose her mind. Not in the sense of going mad, however. It was not of that kind. Like ice breaking apart, fragments of memory began to break away. Family and friends had no place left in her memory to stay. Her 5 children, my siblings, were finally the last to go. She couldn't remember their names, but she could still sew. Over the years we had exchanged letters on a weekly basis, letters that regularly arrived where I lived in a desert oasis. I was the last one she remembered because I was never there. She was saving one last goodbye, one final emotion to bear. My brothers and sisters visited her in a nursing home every day. They fussed and tucked her in, but she never had a word to say. She had no idea who they were and never uttered their name. But then suddenly I showed up, as though putting them to shame. Her face brightened, she sat up in bed and spoke my name, John. She never did say goodbye to me. It was as if I were never gone.